How's it, everyone? So it's not our normal Sunday episode. As you saw with the teaser, we've got some information to share, some news to share. And I think it's going to help a lot of people. So in JC's teaser as well, he said that if you own a guest house or a hotel or you rent out a room or a house or whatever, this is very important information to you because this is the stuff that that makes up scripts for movies.
Yes, we can make a movie out of this.
So behind the scenes, before we start, so JC owns a guest house. It's on 9th Street in Linden. It is a beautiful 5-star guest house. It's really, we've shot 2 seasons of Stralent there as well on CakeNet. And it's very, very high end, and it's obviously quite difficult to get a booking there. Let's go. So then you get a booking.
Yeah, so on a Thursday evening, we get a request booking, direct booking.
2 weeks ago, eh?
This is 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
now. And this lady said, "Oh, traveling with my baby, would like to stay for 3 nights. Can we book?" And we're like, "Oh, we don't normally take a same-day booking.
Okay.
We need at least a day before." She's like, "Really help us with this because I have a baby and we're willing to stay 3 nights." And that's a good booking for
It
us.
is a good booking.
It's quite expensive. So it's her husband and kid. So we take the booking, they check in, and everything's great. 4 o'clock that morning, our alarm goes off at the guest house. I get the notifications on my app. And
Which is pretty normal as well.
which
with
is normal
guests.
because it's a direct because you stay there on your own.
Yeah.
When you stay there, nobody's managing the property
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you're there. You have to operate the alarm system, so you have to activate the beams and close the
We've-
gates and all of that.
I said we've shot there, so we've let the alarm go off
A
quite.
couple of times.
couple
So
of
at
times.
4 o'clock in the morning, when I get that, I'm like, "Oh, it's probably the guests again. It's the mom with the baby, probably walking outside or
yeah.
whatever." So I ignore it. Our housekeeper comes at about just to 8. No, just to 7. And she phones me from the gate. And she's like, "Listen, I see the guest house gate is open. Can I close it?" I'm like, "Yes, please close it." Because that was the same story, 4
Which
o'clock
also
in the morning.
sometimes happens.
Which also sometimes happens because guests forget to close the gate. Probably 10 minutes after that, I was in the shower. Vim comes in. He goes, "We've just been robbed." I'm like, "Just been robbed?" So yeah, the guest house is empty. There's nothing in the guest house. So I finish up a run over, get there. Janice, if it can move, except for the couches and beds. But the bedding, the TVs, the Nespressos, everything.
You said as well the cutlery,
Cutlery,
carpets.
the coffee and sugar sachets.
You said coffee tables as well, small little things.
All if I can pick it up, it's in a bag.
So what car did they arrive with?
So they were dropped in an Uber.
Okay.
Luckily, when she got out, she went to the next gate, which is not the guest house gate.
So their house is right behind the guest house.
Yeah.
So their entrances are right next to each other. So they went to your gate.
Our gate, and
Okay.
rang the bell. And if you ring the bell, there's video footage. So we got that. And I'm trying to get into because we have to have cameras for security purposes at the gate
Outside
for the
the-
guest
yeah.
house. So we can just monitor that everybody's safe for our clients and for us.
Yeah.
And they obviously picked up these cameras, so they ripped everything out of the walls and the Wi-Fi and everything, so that they would think you won't have the recordings.
Do they know about the cloud?
No,
Okay.
they didn't know there's a cloud. But I couldn't access it then, so the only footage I had was her face
Security
ringing
gate.
the bell, and them getting out of an Uber because we could see it in a corner of one of our house cameras.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. So, long story.
So they booked for 3 days.
Yes.
They
Sent us proof of payment.
Okay, and then by that time, that was the Friday.
That's the Friday morning now.
So then the payment.
The payment should reflect like a 24-hour later
day
because it was a
later.
different
Okay.
bank,
Okay.
right? So we're waiting on that. And Vim scans through the proof of payment, and right at the bottom, very small reference number, but it says 2021.
So they've
They
faked
forged a proof of payment.
So, not stupid people.
No, they're not stupid
Okay.
at all. So I changed all the locks because they have a key as well. I changed the remotes on Friday. Changed all the codes to the security, everything, the gate code, because they got all that information and have a key. They stole the key of the guest
So
house.
they can come back and literally
Yeah.
take whatever they couldn't fit
Yeah.
into. What did they go with? What did they escape with?
A i10,
Hyundai.
Hyundai i10, a small car.
How?
That sedan one. Long story, but I'll get to that. Change all the locks. Try and get the Wi-Fi running so I can get the footage. Still struggling. Then finally, Vim went to the office while I was waiting at the guest house for the police to show up.
Yeah.
It took them about 2 hours, which is not 2-3 hours to get there. They rocked up. Vim, while he's at the office, he's telling everybody at the office what happened. And he shows the footage of the lady ringing the bell to his colleagues. And the one lady says, "Wait, send me that photo." And he sent it to her. Probably 10 minutes later, she's like, "I thought it was her, but I wanted to confirm with other people." So she knew exactly
What
where
are
the
the
lady
chances?
was.
What are the chances?
So she goes on a tangent and starts messaging everybody and say, "Have you seen this chick? Where is she?" So she grew up with this girl opposite her street, opposite her house when they were kids.
No.
Yes. And she's there with a 8-month-old baby and her husband. So
Is it her baby?
It's her baby.
Okay.
So she gets us an address, names, everything for this. So the police, obviously, I didn't have that information while the police was there. They took the report, went away, said we had to wait for forensics. So forensics only showed up the Monday. So we couldn't touch the guest house at all because they wanted to do fingerprints.
Well, lucky you didn't have guests because they booked in for 3 days.
Well, I had to block, and I blocked the rest of the week out because everything's stolen.
yeah, there's nothing there.
Yes.
It's 1 star.
Oh, it's a -1 star guest house. And they showed up on Monday. While the detectives came in after forensics, the detectives is the people who need to follow this case, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the police, it's not forensics, it's a detective. I didn't even know it's that complicated. I thought it's the police. It's not. So I tell the detectives, but we know somebody who knows or recognized somebody's face on the footage.
Yeah.
And over the weekend, I obviously connected the Wi-Fi again. I got all the footage. I could see them loading the TVs, how they broke the one TV to get it in because it's too big for this car. It's completely broken. Could see and it took them 3 hours to do 3 trips. They left, came back for more, and left. On the 3rd trip, the lady gets in with the baby again. This is like just after 3 in the morning. They leave.
And then obviously when they left, they decided to leave the gate open.
They left the gate open. So when our security phoned me 4 o'clock that morning, our gate was open. And I said, "Oh, it happens quite a lot." Guest house manager, Deb, messaged him to
Yeah.
say, "Listen, the gate's open." He replied
At
4 o'clock in the morning. Meaning after the footage,
Yeah.
they already left. He replied to her and said, "Oh, sorry, don't know how that happened. I'll close the gate." Just to keep
He
us
actually
away.
replied.
He replied. Yes. So we give the detectives, to jump back to that, the address, the names we have. And I left it. I'm like, okay, it's up to insurance to get all of this back.
Yeah.
Left it, carried on with my life. I went to my mom that morning. I had to help her with something. And probably 2 hours later, Jen, my phone rang. Messages came through, but I didn't check my phone. I was drinking coffee with my mom. And my phone rang, and it's the detective that was there that morning. I'm like, "Hi." He's like, "Just check your phone. I want to just confirm, is this your stuff?" I'm like, "What?" Check my WhatsApp. He sent photos of all my stuff in a house that's standing there. I'm like, "Yes, that's it." He's like, "Can you come through to where all your stolen stuff is, which is Langlaagte, and just identify all your stuff because it's scattered all over?" I'm like, cool. So I phone Deb and I tell Deb, cool, I don't know exactly what's missing. Can you come with so we can just So she brings her husband with, obviously for safety reasons, and I get them there. As I got there, it's police cars, them standing there, the detectives, the police. There's probably like 6 police. I'm like, cool, I'm here to identify. Oh, you're the owner? Yes, we are. And I was like, is she left already? Or they? I thought everybody's there. Ach, left. She's like, are they like, no, she's still in the house. She's under arrest under the house because we need to do fingerprinting and all of that before she leaves. So there's a process that needs to happen. So now I'm in Langlaagte with the thieves that stole all the stuff.
Where was the guy?
He ran away as the police arrived there.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Great dad.
So they take me into this house, first like a garage storeroom where the TVs are standing. There's some of the lights, some bedding. They take me into the house. I walk in their kitchen is our microwave being used, our air fryer. And I look just off to the kitchen. It's like, there's the baby cot we actually set up for them in the guest house with the baby toys in.
No.
I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. And I see out of the corner of my eye, there's one of the detectives sitting there in a room at the door. And he says, oh, no, come with me, the other detective. We have to see stuff in this room. So we walk in there, and that's her, sitting there on the bed with her baby next to her and a crack pipe
No.
and drugs right next to her on the table.
Where is she living?
She's living with her dad,
Okay.
or they.
Yeah.
Her and her husband, the husband that ran away,
Yeah.
lives with her dad in this house.
Okay. Where was
She
it?
has 3 other children as well that was taken away by the grandma before I got there. Small children. I'm not talking adults. I'm talking small children.
And where's the dad?
No, the dad ran away.
No, her dad.
Oh, he's there and he's very apologetic. He's like, no, very sorry, I didn't raise her. I prayed. He's Muslim. And he said, no, this is not how I raised her. And I prayed this morning again. So I don't know what happened. I only got home yesterday and I saw the microwave in my house. And I'm like, what is this doing here? And she said, no, he gave her a gift. So I didn't know all of this. I'm like,
Cock, man, because what about all the other stuff that's lying around there?
I'm sure. But
Okay.
anyway, that's his version of the
Okay.
story.
His truth.
His truth with Allah or
Yeah, it's-
Muhammad. I'm sorry.
It's his truth, okay?
That's his truth. And I walk through the house, see in the bathroom is some of our face cloths and towels. Next room, the bed is made with our very expensive bedding.
Oh, so it's
but not
being
made
used.
up.
Yeah.
It's very dear my God.
Yeah.
But like big pillows, all of our stuff. And then in the cupboard, there's a couple of like towels, all our towels. You can see it immediately because it stands out in that house because it's 5-star quality stuff.
On 12th Street, Langlaagte. That's
Ja,
a
ja.
new name.
12th Street, Langlaagte, lekker 5-star. That's what they wanted to do. And there's a police officer walking with us, and she's like, just check if that's not yours. And I'm touching this thing, but it feels like a body. And I'm touching this thing covered in a sheet.
Yeah?
I'm like, no, I can't. I don't know what that is. And I kind of turned to
Yeah.
walk away, and the police officer opened it. No, it wasn't. It was my mind
Yeah.
going, you are in Langlaagte in a
was
thief's
it?
house. No, I couldn't. I think it's more bedding.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not a body.
not a body. It wasn't a body. It would have been a very dramatic twist.
Well, not unexpected.
Yeah, not unexpected. And I think that's what my brain did at that
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, obviously.
So,
So now you're in the house.
yeah.
She said, did she make eye contact with you?
Yes, so I will remember Deb was with me, our guest house
Yeah, yeah.
manager. She's walking. Deb looks at her and she goes, and? And she goes,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So I go back. And now I tell the detective asks me, listen, we drive a Polo, so we can't take everything to the police station. Can we load everything in your car and take it to the police station? I'm like, well, my car's not big enough for all of this. So Deb and Greg left to go get a bucky to help me move all the stuff for the police
Where
to the
to?
police station
Oh,
in
okay.
London. because the theft happened in London, so it's London police station.
Why does it have to go back to the police station?
Because they have to now take
Like inventory.
inventory of what's back, because that goes to your insurance, right?
Okay.
We're like, okay, we'll help you. They go get a bucky. I sit and wait. So it's me. Most of the police left already. There's one police lady left, and the 2 detectives, and the thief. That's
Mother thief.
mother thief. 4 hours later, forensic shows up. I'm still in Langlaagte waiting. Deb and Greg is back with the bucky. Forensics done, reloading. As I'm sitting waiting for Deb, I missed this. As I'm sitting waiting in my car, because I had to charge my phone, because I'm getting paranoid sending pin drops to everybody close by. So this is where I am if I'm gone. Because I'm paranoid now.
Of course,
You have to, I mean, fuck, really. I live in Joburg, yes, but it's not that feeling. So I felt unsafe, sent pin drops, charging my phone in the car. I hear a knock on my window. And I look, and it's this beautiful colored girl knocking my window. And I saw her car parked behind me in their driveway, in the stolen house driveway. Beautiful Merc. So I open my window this much. Because I don't know what to expect here. She's like, hi, that's my stepmom they're going to arrest. Can you give me some info? Because I don't know. I'm here to pick up my baby sister.
Her stepmom.
It's her stepmom. That's all our stuff. So her dad
is the one that ran
is
away.
the guy that ran away. And she's here to pick up the baby
So
because they're going to take her to prison, which is her little sister. She's like, can I have your phone number so we can... I'm like, fuck no.
No.
We're not keeping in contact. You can talk to the police, but thank you. And she's like, I'm sorry this happened. Can you give me more info? I'm like, well, they're going to take her away. She's like, okay, cool. Then I'll wait to take the baby.
Yeah.
So as the family gathers around in the driveway of Langlaagte and theft, there's a car going up and down. But it takes videos and footage
Of you.
of me standing there.
Okay.
And I tell Greg, listen, this is sus. What the fuck's happening here? So we walk over to the one police car that came back and said, listen, this is a situation. We saw him go around the corner, and Greg actually went to go look, and he was parked around the corner, like he's waiting for something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, it's a drive-by. We're going to get shot. We are dead. It's probably the husband that called in the friends, and they're going to drive past and shoot us.
Yeah.
That's where my head's going.
Oh.
Because you get fucking paranoid.
Of course, yeah.
So Greg said, I'm going to go there if you don't. So Greg starts walking to go around the corner to this car. The police officer follows with his car, and as they come to the corner, that car comes towards us. And they stop him and we're like, sorry, sir. They feel uncomfortable. Why did you take videos of it? He's like, I didn't take videos. I'm like, Greg grabbed his phone and checked. Nothing. So obviously he had time to either delete or remove
do
it.
something.
Yeah. Anyway, fast forward, forensics was there. We're loading the cars. All the cars loaded. I tell the detective what just happened before forensics arrived about this car driving. He's like, oh, that's actually our informant of the area. He just couldn't disclaim that.
Oh, no ways.
So he was an informant for the area. And he did tell him that, listen, it was me that they're talking about. So there go my drive-by theory.
Yeah.
So I felt like an idiot. I'm like, oh, sorry, I just thought it's weird.
Okay.
He's like, no, I totally get it. Because anyway.
Crazy.
So we load the cars. She gets into the front car with the police or detectives, and we all convoy.
So she's going police station, baby's going with the sister.
With the sister.
You are convoying.
Convoying my own stuff back to Linden Police Station.
Okay.
We arrive there. We unpack everything. Now we have to inventorize, is that a word? Everything. Janice, then I really realized what they actually took. They took extra light fittings we have in the storeroom for if something breaks. They took every single thing.
They moved.
They basically moved our guest house to their house.
Well, kudos for someone to move a house so quickly.
In 3 hours. That's
wow.
Very good.
Usually takes like 2 weeks. Okay.
And I send everybody, like, at this stage, it's late. The kids and Vim came. I told Deb to leave because it's her birthday. I'm like, happy birthday, go have your birthday now.
So she spent the day, her
She
birthday,
spent the
long
day-
after.
Yeah, I took a photo with her and say, well, happy, this was your surprise party at Linden Police Station. And I tell them all to leave while I do the inventory with the
Yeah.
guys because it's just going to be quicker because a handdoek is not just a handdoek. It's a bath towel, a face towel, a hand towel, once you get into the details. So we start writing stuff down. Then I realized what they stole, one, and what we didn't get back. So there
Okay.
was quite a lot of stuff we actually didn't get back. 3 of the 5 TVs are broken. 2 TVs were sold with the subwoofer. That's what I didn't tell you. As I was walking in a room, the police officer said, "Is that your subwoofer? Because
Yeah.
that's also missing from the lounge."
Yeah.
And I look at it, and she goes from behind me. She's like, "I know, we sold your soundbar and subwoofer on Friday with the other 2 TVs."
She said that.
She said that.
Okay.
I didn't know what to say at that moment. I was flabbergasted, basically.
So surreal.
So if it wasn't for the friend at Vim's work that recognized her, we wouldn't have been there.
Well,
But-
this whole thing would not have been resolved
No.
in any way.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so you
most than half of the stuff we can't reuse. We have to
replace it.
replace everything.
So you're at police station, do your inventory list.
Yeah.
Your husband and your kids are there.
Yeah.
Send them away.
Send them away because the
Send
kids are
Debs
getting
away.
rowdy. Deb away. Go have your birthday.
And she's sitting in the cell.
She's in the cell now.
Okay, cool.
I sit with it, and as we did the last stuff, he's like, "Okay, now you can load everything and take it back."
And
I'm
what?
like, "But I just sent everybody away." I'm not. I said, "I'll come the next day." Fine. So next day comes. We only could get there like at the afternoonish. And as we stopped there, I recognized the car, but I didn't put one on. And there's little kids in the car at the police station, and I don't recognize the kids.
Yeah.
So I walk in, go to the detective. I'm like, "Here to pick up our stuff," because the story kind of needs to end now, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't end here. As I wait for the detective, which took an hour to get a signature to release our stuff, this beautiful colored girl that knocked on my window came walking out of the police
Yeah.
station. And I'm like, first I'm confused. I'm like, oh, that's why I recognize the car.
The
'Cause
car was the
she
same one from
parked
the boat.
behind me at that house. Her mom walks out of the place. The baby comes out. And she's like, oh. And we're like, fuck, bad timing. But we had to come let her breastfeed her baby. I'm like, couldn't you, like, how did we...
Because the poor child needs to be
Needs to
breastfed.
be breastfed. And she's going to jail now, so I don't know.
Formula.
Yeah, formula. She's quickly becoming a formula baby. Then I heard she was actually locked up, or she just came out of jail 6 weeks ago for the same story with the same husband who ran away.
Where is he in all of this now?
No,
Still
he's
missing.
Still missing. He's MIA. The detective did say he's going to go back because that night was his night shift.
Okay.
He's going to go back there tonight, and apparently they were back. This I heard yesterday.
Yeah.
But they didn't find him there.
So
They
he's
went back
hiding.
because the community is now updating who told us about where everything is.
So now they are literally waiting for him
waiting for him to.
and he's hiding.
He's hiding.
So some of the stuff's back at the guest house now. So, and you have to get everything ready because the guest house is a business, so it still needs to run.
We had 3 days to get our first guest back
Yeah.
because that was a booking that was made from Ireland. So we can't cancel a booking, an international booking, because of what happened. So we makeshift 3 rooms very quickly. I brought a TV from my house to put into the lounge.
No, just for the.
Just so that we can have guests there, so that there's still operational costs that's running.
So legally wise, next steps. Do you guys need to go to court?
No, we don't have to do anything from here. It's now up to them. Oh, while I was loading the stuff, I didn't tell you this,
Yeah.
back into my car from the police station.
Yeah.
Not while I was loading. They moved our stuff to the back of the cells
Okay.
in a storeroom so that it doesn't get stolen in the police station. That is what was told to me. So, as I open that first gate where you go through to the cells, I walk in and she is sitting right there.
In the cell.
No, not in a cell, just there.
Yeah.
They're busy doing fingerprint stuff with her and stuff. Oh, and I have to walk past her to the storeroom and carry stuff past her every
No.
time.
So your the stolen stuff you must
She
carry now
stole.
past,
I must now
carry
me
it back to the car.
must carry it back. I was tell her, listen, you fucking bitch.
Why didn't she just pick it up and carry it to the car?
Carry all this back to the guest house, not even to the car. And Janice, we did everything kind of right, but because it was such a late night booking that Thursday, you kind of let stuff go because you get into a rhythm of this is how we
Yeah.
work. This is what we didn't take copy of IDs.
Yeah.
We did stupid stuff. So now we are enforcing quite a lot of stuff because of this.
Yeah, but wouldn't have done it because she has a baby with her. So as a
Yes.
parent, you go, emergencies happen. How can I help these
How
people?
can I help?
Ah,
Because
yeah.
there's a little baby. So they were using their children. And I told her this, you could steal everything, you can break everything. But the worst thing for me is that you're using your kids
Weaponizing your kid.
to be thieves. So they would grow up to be thieves because that's what they
Because
know.
that's the norm.
And then we ask, why are you like this? Because that's all they know.
I have a thing that I thought a lot about. I think because obviously, apart from the guest house, your husband's business that also broke into a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
And what got me with that and with the guest house is the brazen attitude of these people who are confidently, they just walk in and steal. And it's not a question. So I always go collective consciousness. So at the office, when that happened, and at the guest house, you're not just one person. There's more than one person. Is there not one person in that group that goes, maybe we're fucking up and we shouldn't do this?
So, on the footage I checked, 12 o'clock, car came in to come and help them now steal
Yeah.
stuff. So apparently you can rent a guy with a car to help you steal. And they are like syndicates. This is what they do. They book a guest house, empty it out, leave.
You know what the funny thing is when you told me about the guest house, and I told people immediately because obviously it's like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people said, "Oh, there's a trend on TikTok."
Is it a TikTok trend to rob guests?
No, that people were talking about it because there's a
Oh.
trend happening on TikTok where people actually talk about this and say it's happening. I'm like, it's the worst fucking thing to be trendy about.
Yeah.
Is this? So
We've been operating 4 years, this guest house, just past COVID, right?
and that's
This
the
is
last
first
and the last.
time that this is happening because we're doing extra stuff to make sure.
But I think the problem is the fact that obviously it breaks your trust in people,
Absolutely.
and that everything needs to be according to a system.
Yeah.
Because if it was a Airbnb booking or
Or a booking.com because
or a-
that's guarded with you have to upload
Yeah.
your ID. You have to give.
but now you know. So regardless,
We'll always send them through a link to book.
so if this was in Bible times, no one would have given Mary and Joseph place to stay without going through the system.
Yes.
Because they would rob the
They would rob the barn.
barn.
They would steal the cows
They would steal the cows
and the sheep
and the crib where
grass
Jesus was born.
and the crib where Jesus was born.
Okay, but I said this the other day, like, and I've said this to a few people in the last couple of weeks, is that sometimes lessons on when things happen, it's not just to learn something. Sometimes it's just to build your resistance,
I'm very resistant.
and I think that's what's happening. Because you guys had the office and you had this. Firstly, your insurance policies are in place.
Yeah,
Check. But the problem with us in South Africa at the moment is that I remember even with the office where we say things to each other. Luckily, no one was there to be shot or killed.
Yeah.
We have this desensitized bullshit.
We completely desensitized.
Yeah, and we go, luckily no one was killed.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. They shouldn't have stolen that in the first place. And I understand. That says a lot about our economy at the moment, where we're sitting.
And that's where we are, Jenna. Our economy is so fucked. You can't at this point. I'm like, why are people doing this? And I thought, economy is fucked.
Yeah.
It's really expensive to live. People are hungry, and hungry drives something else in you.
But still, I get that. I agree with that. I think the big thing is I do have a community.
Yeah.
So if I get into real financial shit, to say to you or to Vim, can I have a can of soup?
Yeah.
People must have that community.
Yeah,
There must be a community around you to be able to support you. And if you are a criminal, like a career criminal, that's different. That's not based on the economy.
No, it's not.
That is manipulating the economy to get what you want as a fucking thief. So what's the next step with her?
I don't know. I think she's going to go, because her dad told me, yes, I picked her up 6 weeks ago in Bloemfontein at jail. What's the jail there?
Mangaung, I think. I don't even know.
He picked her up there. So apparently she's going to go back there and go back to jail.
And you know what? I don't even think about, I hope the guy gets caught.
Yeah.
'Cause
He must get caught because he's the instigator, apparently.
Yeah. JC is going to load an image on in the comments, and we will load it. And if you guys know who the husband is, obviously contact the police. But don't just keep quiet. I think that's the main thing. And then, yeah?
I want people to be vigilant when you do bookings because they might not look it, but not everybody's kind and not everybody's doing it for the right reasons. Take a photo of their ID, store it. I know we have a Poppy Act and all that, but for the safety of your company, do it through a legal and a proper way so that you don't suffer the consequences like we are, purely because we missed probably just taking a photo of an ID.
Yeah,
but the same thing would have happened.
You would have trusted the process. So this is a thing to learn. For you as a guest house owner or a hotel owner or whatever, is to know what steps to follow, so that this story is something, a chapter in your book as a little index saying, don't do this.
Because it's expensive. Because
no, fuck the expense and all this stuff. It's the admin around it.
Admin around this is such a nightmare. I can't operate for a week because I had to sort the guest house.
So unnecessary admin takes our job away as parents and as spouses or as friends or as family members.
Or for a business to get an income to pay people who work for the business.
I know. So and that unnecessary admin takes. We are paying our tax for SARS. We are doing our
diligence.
We are doing it on our side. But then if we have to deal with unnecessary admin, the fucking small percentage of the people in South Africa who's paying their taxes won't be able to pay it.
No.
That's the whole point. But we can go on a tangent.
We can.
We just wanted to share this with you guys. It's a very interesting story. But the bookings are open for on 9th Street in London. It's very safe.
It's very safe.
Please go book your spot.
It's not a thief that jumped the wall and robbed us.
No.
It's an actual guest who made a booking.
Yes. So go book your spot.
And don't rob us.
Not in the next 2 weeks because we are shooting a series there for 2 weeks. So don't know. But after that. But just Jace, thanks for sharing. I think it's important to share and made it open conversations with people.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point why we put it on a...
And well done for being on trend.
I'm on trend on TikTok. Fire.
So this is a special episode, guys. It's our talk time, but catch us again this weekend for another episode.
Cheers.